Hello and welcome to the Fintelligent Investor channel. I'm CA Pratiksha Pai. Welcome to yet another episode of our show, The Professional on Call Who Knows It All. And today we have with us CA Babu Abraham Kallivayalil from Cochin. Welcome to the show, sir. We are so honored that a senior chartered accountant like you is with us on our show today. And with just one request from our side, you agreed to be on our show. Thank you, sir, and welcome to the show, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. I also consider it as a great honor and privilege to join this one of the most popular talk show. Thank you for making me also part of the success story.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, when we get in conversation with a senior chartered accountant like you, who has been in the profession and been in practice for more than 35 years, and with the combination of that, you have also served the institute for more than 25 years, 27 years to be precise. So you have been at the branch level for 9 years and at the regional council level for another 9 years, and then now you are in the central council from 9 years onwards. So it is a long journey serving the institute, serving the profession. So there is a lot to talk about in this area, sir. So firstly, I want to know from you, 27 years in various capacities, in various positions, serving the institute. How has this journey been, sir? You have seen the institute grow in front of your eyes. And when I talk to senior chartered accountants like you, I always ask them, you have seen the institute in a pre-digital era and now in a digital era as well. So how has that entire experience been, sir?
Undoubtedly, it was quite an exciting and rewarding journey. In fact, when I qualified in 1987, I did articles with a very mid-sized firm, largely tax-oriented firm. And at that point, I felt that I don't have enough corporate experience. Therefore, immediately I decided to join with the A. Ferguson's and Company, New Delhi, as an audit manager. And I think that 3 years actually transformed me in, I would say, in what I am today. And when they got me promoted, then finally my passion is for practice. Therefore, in 1991, I came back to Cochin and started my practice. Then, in fact, I wanted to join the Ernakulam branch managing committee. By the time I started my practice in April, and the elections to the branch managing committee just got over in uh, January.
Oh.
Therefore, I have to wait for the next 3 years. You may be wondering what was my intention to join the branch managing committee. I'll tell you, I had only one single purpose in joining the branch managing committee at that point of time. See, I was fortunate go to Chennai. That time for CA learning, Chennai used to be the hub
Yes.
for the attending the contract classes,
Yes.
both at the institute and also some prominent teachers outside the institute. And intermediate and final, I have been fortunate to go there. And then I have a guilt feeling that since my parents could afford that, I could go to Chennai. What about the large majority of the students who are not in a position, either they are not able to get the leave or they are not financially sound to take a break of 4 months and go for the classes. Therefore, immediately once the next election came, I have no doubt I am getting into this managing committee. And I was one among the youngest at that point of time. My all remaining managing committee members. Today I am old, but that time, 27, probably around 33 years back, I was young.
Yes, yes.
Therefore, next managing committee, I got it. I got a very clear mandate. And naturally, there was no takers for Sikasa at that point of time. The Students Association. Therefore, everyone gladly offered it to me, and I wanted to take the Sikasa. And in the institute branch hierarchy, Sikasa is a beginning point.
Correct.
And probably I would say that my exciting journey started from there. We took over in February, and my vision was to start the classes. But by the time a May exam is going to come, therefore I decided to. Since I have been in Chennai, I know all the faculties around.
Right.
That time, when Bala Subramaniam was a chairman Sikasa at the regional level, I
Okay.
coordinated with him and devised a scheme, probably to my knowledge, for the first time in southern region, that intensive revision classes, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 day, 24 8 hours per day into 24 hours. One subject will be thoroughly run through by a
So like
senior
a
faculty.
crash course.
Crash course.
Oh,
That time, crash courses were not there.
yes.
Therefore, I still recollect, and I put up this proposal to the branch managing committee. Branch used to thrive only with the capital grant and revenue grant, and board of studies used to reimburse loss up to 5,000 rupees. Then the committee said, Babu, look, you have the freedom, but there is no funds in the branch managing committee. The BOS will reimburse you up to 5,000 rupees. Then for the academic sake, I asked the branch managing committee, what will happen if the loss is more than that? Then they said, Babu, it is your call. Then I put up the proposal to the managing committee that kindly have full freedom for me to conduct these classes. If loss is there, it is mine. If surplus is there, it is for the branch.
Wow, amazing.
With that understanding, we did the classes. And Jomo K. George, who came later to the region and became the chairman, I wrote him as my companion for this. You won't believe when the T.N. Manoharan sir came to take direct access, the entire hall was overflowing.
Wow.
Cut the long story short, I ended up in a surplus of 5 lakhs.
Wow.
And it was a thumping success. With that
Amazing.
surplus, I gave 1
Was
lakh
in
to
the
the
year?
branch chairman as a contribution from Sikasa to the branch.
Wow.
And then we started with the regular classes because we have enough surplus. The registrar of companies used to take the corporate law, like that. All stalwarts in
Sir,
the
this
city
was in which year?
It was probably in 95.
Oh my God, that time 5 lakhs is a huge amount.
A huge sum, I'm telling you. Immediately I gave 1 lakh to the branch because branch was not having funds.
Amazing.
And
Wow.
believe me, since then, for 13 long years, Sikasa Ernakulam adjudged as the best branch at the all India level.
Wow.
13 long years. When I recollect, when I met Uttam Prakash Agarwalji, he said, Babu, there is no point in giving this award again and again to Cochin Sikasa.
So let us put one branch out of competition, no?
Yeah. Finally, I'll tell you, this was my passion. I always consider, madam, two way you can look upon a position. This is my conviction. One, as a window of service.
Correct.
Second one, as a power center, I
Correct.
would say. For me, always it has been a window of service.
Yes.
People used to ask me, and I enjoy doing. See, today, that time, Sikasa students were all qualified and they all have a lot of good words about me because I could help them. And to even today, the classes is used to be the backbone of Ernakulam branch. Then I became the chairman. And first time in the history of the country, annual registration scheme has been launched when I was the chairman. Again, out of practicality, when I was a secretary of the branch, we first program outside the branch was conducted in a hotel. And we used to go around office to office to collect the registration. Then I was thinking, and this is not the way how we devise some scheme. Then we launch a scheme, you pay 1,000 rupees. That time it was only 1,000 rupees. One third you pay, one third I will get sponsorship.
Oh,
One third I will make it from the absenteeism. If 150 people are there for any program, only maximum 100 will come. Therefore,
right.
I told this is a dynamics. And if I don't conduct 1,500 worth program, you can claim proportionate refund.
Correct.
See,
Wow.
I'm telling you, that time more than 200 people came under the annual registration scheme. Therefore, for me, any program, there will be a good crowd for that. This
Correct.
has been now replicated in the branches, region, all India level.
Wow.
Then I have, fortunately, Ernakulam also has become one of the most vibrant branches. Then, with the support, I could come to the regional council. I became the region chairman 2010-11, and probably the landmark event was the regional conference at Cochin. That time, Cochin doesn't have a conference hall of say 3,000, 4,000 worth capacity. We put up at the Jawaharlal Nehru International Stadium a makeshift pandal,
Wow.
got it air conditioned,
Wow.
and the then Union Finance Minister Pranab Mukherjee chartered a flight from Delhi to Cochin on November 27, 2010. That was a winter time. He came, inaugurated the conference, and went back. And
Wow.
I recollect Amrish Chopraji was the president. You know what was his beginning words? Even still, it get echoed in my mind. So, I feel addressing a political rally with around 4,000
Oh
people
my God.
in the
You know,
audience.
it is so difficult to get 4,000 CAs
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a city like Kochi at one place.
Yeah, and that too, as a finance minister, this was the first program of the institute Pranab Mukherjee was attending.
Oh,
And later on, Pranab Mukherjee became the greatest friend of the institute. Chopraji's international conference, he was a chief guest. Then G. Ramasami's international conference at Coimbatore, and he was the biggest friend. Today, probably what we are missing at the institute is, to be very honest, we lack that kind of relationship building with the power centers. See,
right.
we are an act of parliament, and the supreme body decides our fate. And unless we have right liaison with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, see, then many things may not happen in the way it should be.
Correct.
Therefore,
Correct.
I think I was wondering, see, for a branch before I demit office as a council member, we had a foundation stone laying ceremony for the Ernakulam branch new building. The then Honorable Vice President of India, Venkaiah Naidu ji, came to Cochin to lay the foundation stone.
Wow.
See, I'm telling you, ma'am, unless you invest time and do for the institute, relationship building is not possible. And it should be selfless. Then only they will respect you. If you are going to the power centers with personal favors, nobody will respect you. This is
Correct.
my experience. And my 27 years with the institute, I can tell you, nobody will raise a point or a finger against me. That I
Absolutely.
have used or misused this position. I have used this position
Absolutely, sir.
only for the betterment of the profession and for the institute and for the students.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
when you come with so much of experience and you've seen a lot and you've done a lot, and now after 27 years, when we are talking about the future, what is your vision for the institute in the future, sir? For the institute as a whole?
Yeah. Madam, if you look at today, small and medium practitioners are facing a big challenge. You
Yes.
know, GST audit has been taken away. I understand that there is some serious proposal with the government of India to do away with the audit of small companies where there is no public finances involved.
Mm-hmm.
Husband and wife. See, this is also an international practice. When husband and wife is only there, why should a third party come and do the audit?
Correct.
See, if the tax department wants to get the audit done, it is their botheration. Why, as a Ministry of Corporate Affairs, why should they insist for a audit under the Companies Act?
Correct.
Therefore, see, there is one way artificial intelligence is actually ransacking the profession, I would say. Because what all routine jobs are being taken over by the AI.
Yeah.
Therefore, naturally, more and more opportunities are shrinking. Therefore, I think we need to pave way for new avenues for practice. And we have to empower the small and medium practitioners for that. And I think that is one of the important agenda for me. Number two is empower them with the innovative technology, small and medium practitioners. Especially, they should be familiarized with the AI usage, and some affordable packages has to be there for them to carry on their practice more effectively. That is very, very important. Then I said enhancing the public perception of the institute.
Yes,
Probably institute is doing a lot of good job, but our small pitfalls in the, I always believe the strength of the chain is the strength of the weakest link in the chain,
correct.
but still that weakest link only is getting projected. For small failures getting disproportionate publicity. Therefore, I think that enhancing the image is one of the important. Then I think there are people who criticize. I always am a person who has always been welcoming criticism, constructive criticisms. But I think this time we should also further strengthen the ICA governance mechanism for its transparency and accountability.
Yes,
Every pie spent by the institute has to have its value, because it's not our money. It is members' money and students' money. And I
absolutely.
think we are only the trustees. Therefore, as trustees, we owe a lot of accountability to them. Then, as I said, fostering stronger relationship with the government, regulators, and other stakeholders should be one of the top priority.
Correct.
And I think if I get one more chance to serve the profession at the council level, definitely this will be one of my important priority.
Sir, you spoke about small and medium practitioners.
Yeah,
And, basically, maybe these people are still doing the audits in the same way what was being done 10 years back. And
absolutely.
of course, we feel, these people, or even me included, may have a lot of challenges, given that now the taxes, the technology, and everything else is so dynamic and so much changing. We saw the birth of GST, and every day now we are seeing a new reform, new update. So, of course, there are a lot of challenges which small practitioners face, sir. What is your perspective in this regard, in respect of small and medium practitioners, sir?
Ma'am, empowering the small and medium practitioners should be one of the top agenda. I myself is an SMP. And today, 70% of the institute members who are in practice are proprietors.
Right.
Forget about even leave alone SMP. We cannot say that even they are not in the medium category. They are in the small category. Therefore, we just can, as a profession, we just cannot afford to ignore them, because they are the backbone. They
Correct.
are the one who has built up this profession to the present stature. Therefore, I think equip them with the latest technology at an affordable level, is because AI has to be leveraged, and that has to be in a reachable and affordable and understandable fashion for small and medium practitioners, because they are not exposed to, especially say by the age of 40 and plus, they have a mental block in leveraging to the new technology. I think that mindset also has to be through education only that is possible. If they feel that the
Correct.
see once smartphone was been a very difficult thing for this old people. Today, even an
Everyone advanced.
80-year-old
Correct.
papa is also using the smartphone,
Yes.
and they use the they
WhatsApp and
talk to the
Facebook and
WhatsApp and video calls they make. All
correct.
those things are happening. Therefore, I think everything is possible provided there is a will. And today, ma'am, one of the major challenge small and medium practitioners is facing is the non-availability of article assistance. If you
Correct.
see non-metro areas, there are actually there is no articles at all.
Yeah.
Most of them are training today, the CMA trainees and ACCA trainees. These are the two institutes which doesn't enjoy any credibility in this country. But once we train them and pull them out into the market, market will say tomorrow that, oh, ACCA is good, CMA is good. Therefore, I think probably this is one step, I would say, backward. The leadership has taken in the recent time, which weakens a time tested system. the graduation route as well as CA intermediate, either of the group was
Yes,
a time tested scheme, which now, after intermediate, the supply is by 1/6. Therefore, only the large firms have article clerks.
yes,
Therefore, and second thing is reduction in the article period training from 3 years to 2 years.
yes, yes.
Ma'am, actually, our course, the backbone and the strength was it was a blend of practical training and theoretical
Vocational,
education.
yes.
See, yes, to a chartered accountant, a new chartered accountant, once he qualifies, he knows what he is speaking. Therefore, that link is today missing.
Correct.
And my experience with 37 years, I can tell you, you cannot do an effective training in 2 years.
No,
See, our
absolutely,
team, I
absolutely.
used to depute third year students as team lead for
Correct,
reasonably large audits. Today, I'm not in a position to do that because 2 years they themselves feel that they are handicapped.
correct.
Therefore, I actually that was a retrogressive step according to me,
Yeah,
and
ridiculous.
preserving the profession's credibility and reputation. I think that is also one of the important thing. Today, I think another biggest challenge that profession is facing is the regulators. See, if you take a NAFRA, National Financial Reporting Authority, see with their orders, they are trying to create a fear psychosis among the professionals. See,
Yes,
that result, what would be the result? No competent new young professional will enter into this professional practice, which will going to have a long-term repercussion.
yes,
See,
yes,
I have no doubt that failure should be punished, but 16 non-chartered accountants sitting on judgment on the performance of an auditor, a chartered accountant in practice, I think there is something seriously wrong. See, then the expectation is coming out. If I am asked to judge on a failure of a doctor or an engineer, I think I am the least competent to do that.
correct.
Therefore, I think these are the issues which institute should have addressed.
In
Therefore,
a better manner, maybe.
better manner.
Yes, yes,
Yes, ma'am.
you're right, sir. So these are, and as you rightly mentioned, that articleship issue,
Yeah.
it was a shock that it was reduced, first of all, from three
Yeah.
to 2 years. And again, the fact that we cannot take in graduate students
Yeah.
unless they too clear both the groups of IPC.
Ma'am, you are also experienced. Even if I'm telling you my experience from my office, even if they are not qualified, even some of them are CFOs today.
Yes, yes,
See,
absolutely.
because performance is based on the skill sets you possess.
Correct.
Not see at entry level only the qualification matters, but rest of the life it is your skill sets are going to take you to the
Correct.
right position.
And
Therefore,
also, I feel for smaller chartered accountants who may not be able to pay a full-fledged salary,
yeah,
getting students for stipend was
yeah.
more easier to even, keep the practice alive. So,
Yeah. See, more than that, I am looking at it in a very different perspective. In the sense, what end of the day, effective training makes you the best product.
correct.
Therefore, SMPs are the best one who was giving an hands overall training. See, in some firms, if you go that once you are put into indirect tax, you are only into indirect tax. If you are put into direct tax, you are only into
Yes,
direct
yes,
tax.
yes,
If you
yes.
are into pharma audit, you are only into pharma
Right.
audit.
That's not
But
how
I'm
it
telling
should be.
you, overall training is being imparted by small and medium
Yes,
practitioners,
yes.
and they are the backbone of this profession. And if you are diluting them, the profession will get diluted.
Absolutely. And it is majorly small and medium practitioners
Yeah.
who give birth to more practitioners.
Practitioners, more chartered accountants.
More
See,
chartered accountants may come from any firms, but
yeah,
since our articles work in all the fields, so
yeah,
they can become the best practitioners also.
absolutely, absolutely, because they have an all-round
Yes,
training and skill sets.
yes,
See,
yes.
they know how to file an income tax return. They know how to file a GST return. How they know how to do the filing with the
So,
MCA.
yes,
Anything practical, including filing of an appeal. All those things, giving responses to the income tax. Everything they are equipped
correct.
once they come out.
Absolutely, sir. What you
Yeah,
said makes real sense.
yeah,
And I am also with you in this perspective and in this opinion.
yeah,
I too feel that, because CA is one of the, when it is health, finance and legal, it is very three most important crux in every
Yeah,
person's life, in every person's career. And
absolutely
I
right.
think that 3 year articleship is one of the best articleship duration, because 3 years.
For medicine, it is 5 years.
Yes, yes,
See,
yes,
and that makes them as a good doctor. Yeah,
exactly.
any amount of theory. See, I can provide any number of books how to learn swimming, but anyone will learn swimming.
No, 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 absolutely,
See,
absolutely.
there is no substitute for practical training.
Yes, yes.
That I think we should realize, and that was a backbone.
Yes, and even the new education policy also, the
Yeah,
government has said that
government is
vocational
trying to
training.
align practical training with every
Yes,
course.
with every
Actually,
course, yes.
yeah,
So I think in that circumstances, I think articleship period going down is not that great
yeah.
actually, because ultimately these people who pass out are going to look after the finances of people and companies. So
And see, at student level, we cannot expect them to be at a very matured level. If I have been given an option for 3 year articleship and 2 year articleship as a student, I will definitely go for two years. But the leadership and the profession should know what are the implications and what is the best for the profession and for the student themselves.
correct, correct,
As a
correct.
student, I may not be able to judge what is good for me.
Correct. You're right, sir. You're right, sir. So it has been absolute pleasure. Each point that you spoke, first when you spoke about the past, there was so much of it was an eye opener, because sir, your experience as a CA is more than my age also. So when you are telling about the early 90s, I was thinking maybe I was.
When madam, I started the classes at Ernakulam, there was no staff at the institute.
Oh
I
my
used
God.
to be the chaya wala for
Oh,
the
oh my
faculty.
God.
I go to the near tea shop. Somebody want hot water, somebody want tea. I used to go to the railway station to receive them.
Oh
There
my
was
God.
no mobile, and they will say, "I am wearing this T-shirt." I will tell them, "I am wearing this T-shirt." That used to be the way we used to identify the faculties.
My God, oh my God. So, I know, I think every successful person has sometime or the other done these odd jobs, and
Yeah,
it is what has made them successful.
yeah.
So, it was really, really eye-opening, because we sometimes feel that people who are in leadership positions, they may have got it easy, but only when we listen to your stories, we understand that how much difficult it is.
Probably, ma'am, I am maybe the only council member who has served 9 years in the examination committee. It's a back office job.
Oh,
See, I was many of the years I was an ex officio member as a special invitee
oh,
because exams takes you around 100 plus days out of you.
right.
But nobody knows because it's completely secret.
Yes,
Even the membership will not be knowing.
correct,
But
correct.
so long as service is a passion, I enjoy it. That's the reason I am in the institute.
Absolutely, absolutely, sir. And when you told about the challenges faced by small practitioners, these are definitely real life challenges which
Yeah,
we face every single day, whatever
yeah,
you mentioned, no?
absolutely,
I think it
absolutely.
is a day-to-day problem and a real life problem. And I'm so glad that you chose to address that. So thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I too enjoyed
It has
talking to
been a
you.
very fruitful conversation. It was a
Thank you.
short but very in-depth conversation.
Thank
So
you.
thank you so much for
Thank you.
being with
Thank
us.
you very much.
Thank you
Thank you.
for coming on to our show, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Uh,
So if you all felt that this video was useful, please like
thank you.
this video, share it with
Thank
your friends, and
you.
subscribe to our
Thank
channel.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank
Bye.
you.